Playdate, episode 60.
The big 6-0.
Big 6-0, as they say. We are in a new studio.
New studio just dropped.
Will, how do you feel about it?
I don't know. I'm still getting used to it. It's a little weird because there's like a bunch of stuff to look at.
Yeah, for two easily distractible men, this is...
I'm worried there's a bunch of stuff to look at.
I'm worried there's way too much stuff.
But I like this a lot. I'm big fan of the pirate ship.
Mm-hmm.
That's our flagship.
That's a thing we did. That was I think the first episode we did pirates that don't exist.
Hold your tongue.
First episode?
Hold your tongue and say, I was born on a pirate ship.
I was born on a pirate ship.
Sounds like he says, I was born on a pile of shit.
Oh.
You do it, Lauren.
I don't want to. I don't want to get my fingers dirty. I'm about to eat my yogurt.
How dirty's your mouth?
Lauren, you do it.
No, I just like...
Oh,
or no, I mean, I don't... My fingers are dirty. I don't want to get
Lauren,
them.
you do it.
What? Oh, yeah, because I'm miles away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can't tell, but I'm miles away in
I'm
the
just
studio.
having fun, man.
I have something that I've been waiting to share with you guys for a while now. Yeah, I've had to wait. It happened the day after we recorded the last episode.
Okay.
And it has just been... I've showed everyone in my life that cares except for you guys.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We might not care.
You know how Will always be like, bro has the worst sources.
Yep.
And when I say something...
Right.
Will and I got into an argument one time. I said that when you reach a certain Delta status, they will drive you to your plane in a Porsche. And Will said, that is not a real thing. I said, they'll drive onto the tarmac. You never have to go in the airport. Get right on the plane. Will looked at me and he said, that's not real. He goes, that doesn't exist. Well, Lauren, open up. I sent you 3 things. Open up Slack. One of them is a video to you. One of them is a great picture of myself.
No, I have the Slack app. Down on the bottom, see it?
So let's see how Rusty's weekend was.
I'm ready for this. You got it? You did it?
We'll see. Play this, Lauren.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Bro, what?
That is my suitcase. Go to the next video. Yeah, play this one.
Hey, Will, I got someone that wants to talk to you. Hey, Will, what's up?
And then go to the final picture.
How much did you pay for this?
$0. I'll tell you how in a second. Go to the picture. That's me in the Porsche.
Shut up.
Outside of the plane.
You look like the happiest in the
That's a
world.
Porsche?
That is a Porsche Cayenne.
What the fuck?
It was the coolest thing I've ever been a part of.
How did this happen?
So I get to LAX.
Yeah.
I got upgraded to, Delta One, and they have a special entrance, right?
Yeah.
See my guy. I've seen him a couple times. He goes, yo, dude, you seen the new lounge? And I go, of course. He goes, no. There's a new one we put in on Thursday. He goes, it's just for Delta One. I go, all right. He goes, go to the 4th floor, walk through those like secret doors. He goes, it's awesome. You're going to have a blast. I walk in. The guy goes,
So you know this guy?
I've met him a handful of times. He's the same guy that when Brooke and Ty and I were flying to New York, he was like, I just said you was the man. Like, I can't.
Oh, yeah,
You remember that? He like let everyone come through. Mm-hmm. Very, very nice guy. So I get up there. The guy goes, Mr. Kelly, nice to see you. I go, how are you? He goes, great. He goes, by the way, I have a surprise for you. And I go, awesome. He goes, I'll come get you at 11:05. Go sit down, have a couple drinks. He now shows up. He was wearing a suit originally. He shows up in a high-vis vest. And he goes, Mr. Kelly, are you ready?
Is this the same guy?
No, this is a new guy.
Okay,
It's
new
the
guy.
guy who said hello to you.
Yeah.
And he goes, Mr. Keller, are you ready? I go, ready for what, dude? Like, this is crazy. Like, what surprise are you about to show me? We get into an elevator, goes down onto the tarmac. Keep in mind, I have yet to step foot into the terminal of the airport. We are now on the tarmac.
Wait.
Like, I went straight, the private security goes straight into the lounge.
Okay, got it.
We step down onto the tarmac. I look at him. I go, what is happening right now? He goes, how awesome is this? I go, this is the coolest thing ever. He drives me directly. That's my plane in the background. He drove me directly to my flight. He took me up the stairs directly into the plane. I never stepped foot in the airport. And what they don't tell you is he also didn't like really accompany me up the stairs.
Yeah.
So to the other people boarding the plane, just a random guy in sweatpants like barges through the door.
Were they already on the plane?
They're all boarding.
Okay.
And I just joined the line like right at the door of the plane. And like they were all like, what just happened? And so I sat down. he goes, yeah, it was between you and the wife from Talladega Nights.
Wait, what do you mean? They just picked like one person?
He was like, I thought about putting both of you back there, but I thought that might be weird.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to piss off Ricky Bobby.
No, definitely not.
Wait, that is the craziest thing of all time.
Isn't that, he gave me his card. He said, if you're ever flying at night, I'll let you and your boys come through this entrance. I'll drive you again.
What?
Oh, so that's
Why do
not
they
like an
love you
every
so
time
much?
thing?
What?
It feels like you're like the man there.
Diamond medallion, baby. You
But
gotta
like,
start-
there are enough people that are Diamond Medallion that don't get that.
less than 1% of Delta flyers, man.
There you go.
There was no one in the line. Like, this is like this ginormous, like, brand spanking new lounge. There were like 6 of us in there.
That's crazy.
It was also, I think the guy at the door can call up and be like, heads up, like, you know, Mr. Donnellan is coming through. So they know.
They know.
And he must have been like, I know this guy, whatever. Like, give him the works.
Throw him a bone. Yeah.
I think it's also like, if they don't have any celebrities coming, he was saying this is for like rappers and like people that like don't want to step. It's like a service you can ask for.
Got it.
And so I think when they don't have like a real celebrity, they just pick whoever
That makes
is
sense.
being nice to the worker.
That's so sick.
Okay, that's cool.
It was awesome.
That's awesome.
I love
can't
this
believe.
photo.
That's so funny. I can't believe you haven't told me that. I can't believe that you like had the restraint.
When was this?
This was Wednesday night.
Last Wednesday.
Going
to Boston.
A week ago, yeah. Going to Boston. Oh, it was.
That's unbelievable.
Dude, my heart was like, I like sat down and I was like giddy in my seat.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
so
I would
sick.
be.
Giddy party.
Oh, Lethal Shooter was sitting next to me. You know that guy? It's like the basketball influencer that's like really good at shooting jump shots.
I kind of sounds familiar, but
He's like he like trains a bunch of NBA guys, but he was sitting next to me and he was wearing all like, he had a mask on, so I didn't recognize him, but like 6'5" guy in like clearly like sponsored Nike gear. I was like, is this like an NBA player? Lethal Shooter.
you asked him.
No, when we were getting off the plane, he took his mask off. And I think he knew that I was like, oh, fuck. Because I looked at him and was like, oh. And then I didn't want to be like, I love you. But
Mask off.
yeah, fuck it.
Mask off. Lethal Shooter. Chris Matthews. Wow.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, that's insanity. That is not what I didn't know what I expected. You've been like teasing. You keep being like, I've got something big for the episode. So your sources were right. That's 2 in a row now too, because the robot.
I thought that was going in the direction of like Wikipedia or like some company that loves like sources like wants to
like
sponsor
a
you.
Quora.
Once
I got a Quora deal.
I got a Quora deal.
Yeah, something like absurd. Like,
Why are you wearing so much Quora gear?
A Wikipedia sponsorship would be so tough.
yeah.
I know.
We should get Wikipedia merch. Do you think they make merch?
Yeah, I think it's if you
Absolutely.
donate enough money. It's like PBS.
Dude, who is it? I knew someone who's like, I think it was my buddy in college, my buddy Will. Or someone like there's it was my buddy Will's sister is like a big time editor on Wikipedia.
Oh.
Like puts like a lot of time into like sourcing articles and stuff.
Did they trust? Oh, so she's just doing it pro bono.
Yeah. It's for the love of the game.
Little autism, maybe?
I don't know the girl at all.
That doesn't seem like enjoyable to me.
I don't know. I feel like if you got there's probably like a community there. It's probably kind of
Yeah,
Cool.
we had a teacher named Mr. St. Jar, and he had a Wikipedia page for some reason, and kids would go on and edit it and like make his wife Beyonce and stuff. And
when I was a kid loved to edit. I made the town motto of Old Orchard Beach, Maine, "Heteros son motivateros," which
of course translates to
haters are my motivators.
Oh, nice.
And
Hey,
then
fix your little fluff.
Your little fluff.
my little fluff. And then also I remember one time my biggest prank was I made the state seal of Oregon just like a seal. like I made it was like the seal, but I made it like the animal.
Oh,
the
that's
seal.
lovely.
But then they kept catching me.
Yeah, I think they're pretty on it. They're pretty on it.
I have made some real edits that have
What?
stayed.
You were looking at like
I created the
Blackbeard and you were
notable
like-
alumni section for my high school.
Did you make yourself one?
No, I put like actual ones.
Who are some notable alums?
I put one. It was like this like activist guy that got killed.
You know, like half the Breakfast Club went to this like tiny private school in Portland.
Like Charlemagne the God.
No. Like
I was not even joking.
Judd.
I haven't seen
Judd?
that movie.
Ashland. No, what's his name?
Judd Apatow.
You haven't seen The Breakfast Club?
That was it good.
You would like it. I think you would like it.
No, it's pretty. It's kind of boring.
Really?
The whole movie's in one room.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's about these kids who get detention.
Oh, yeah.
And they have to come in on a Saturday, and you don't know why any of them are there. There's a jock.
It's just the stereotypical, like, different.
Is there a jock?
Yeah.
There's a jock played by
Now I might be interested.
Pull up the cast. But there's a jock. Molly Ringwald plays like the popular girl. There's like a kind of a.
Is there like
Judd Nelson.
Is there like a big titty freshman?
Yes, tons.
Well, don't be a freak.
She is.
What the hell? What the hell?
That's in every. Okay, yeah. So you have kind of the rebel.
I shouldn't have said that.
You have the rebel, the nerd, the jock, the kind of outcast girl, and the popular girl.
I like this
and
kid.
They don't get along at first, and they're supposed to write an essay about why they're supposed to be there, and they blow it off. They smoke weed in the library, and then they realize they all have much more in common than they think, and then the nerd guy starts crying because he doesn't think that any of them are going to be friends on Monday, which is true.
No.
Because the jock he says, yeah, like he's like, if we saw each other at school, like, and I said hi to you, like all my boys would razz me. And so they're like upset that like they can be friends in this kind of solitary moment. Probably not the right use of that. Killed it. But that the roles of 80s high school teens wouldn't allow them to be friends in the real world.
Damn. Mm-hmm. Now I don't even have to see it.
No,
I know.
That was a great description.
And then the bad boy gets the girl at the end of the movie, and he puts her diamond earring in his ear.
Ooh.
I didn't like the
So they're
bad
like
boy.
stuck together.
He walks off. He puts the diamond earring in his ear, and then he pumps his fist in the air, and it goes, "Don't you forget about me."
Wow.
Oh yeah, the basket case.
That's where that came
I remember
from.
that
Oh,
being
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
vivid. The
Yeah, there
wording
are a lot
they
more
used.
basket cases in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to basket case?
I don't know.
I
think
feel
they
like there's
turned into
not
e-girls.
Oh.
Or no, yeah. Let's think about
Most notable basket cases. Lauren just Googled.
I feel like we can find.
it. Yeah, where are all the
something.
basket cases then?
Another turning point for stuck in the road.
Does he mention basket cases? In that?
No, they have a different song called Basket Case.
Cool, but you know this one better.
Wait, how does basket?
Hey,
how does
look at this
Basket Case-
Reddit
You know the
thread.
song Basket Case. Look up Basket Case lyrics.
By who?
Just look up Basket
Okay.
Case.
Lauren Googled the worst basket case that turned their life around. Lauren's looking for
What is she-
a motivation.
Oh yeah,
Oh, Green
dude,
Day.
you have the time
Oh yeah.
to listen.
To me, well.
Dude, I went to the Mets game last night,
I know. I'm sorry.
and our season ended, and I'm honestly pretty bummed about it.
I could tell. I walked in on Will watching a sad Mets edit.
It was
today.
It was with "Fix You" by Coldplay in the background. It was like a montage of all our biggest moments.
Oh my god.
It was like, I will
I'm sorry.
try, Alonso,
Ugh.
fix you.
Speaking of the Mets,
But-
Will and I. Or sorry, what were you gonna say, bud?
Well, we can talk about that too.
Yep.
But I went to the game last night when we lost, and I went with my brother. He flew out for it, and it was like, I think we were like getting a little too comfortable. Like the first game, like our game, we were very like, all right, we don't want to piss anyone off.
Yep.
This time, like we made it like 6 innings, and everyone seemed friendly. So I think we started like chanting MVP when Lindor came up and stuff. And anyway, my brother comes back from the bathroom. He's like, hey, I think we gotta dial it back. I was like, what happened? Apparently, my brother went to the bathroom, and right as he was like had his ding dong out, using the bathroom, someone in the bathroom yelled, "Fuck the Dodgers!" And then when everyone turned, pointed at Sam and said, "He said that,"
Oh no!
which is an insane move.
Was the guy a Mets fan?
No, it was a Dodgers fan. Went, "Fuck the
He just
Dodgers!"
wanted to stir the pot.
Yeah, he was "fuck the Dodgers," and like that guy said it and pointed right at my brother. And apparently a bunch of people came over, and someone was like, "Yo, I'll be careful, man. You don't fuck
Yeah.
around. You'll get shanked." And was like touching him, like motioning, like.
Well,
And,
Oh my God.
They all,
You know
these
Dodgers-
guys were like bald, like big, like they had like tattoos on their bald
Their
heads.
craniums.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Well, they were probably MS-18. Will and I peed in MS-18 territory.
I
the other
peed
day.
on a tag of MSA.
It was like a dog claiming it back.
What? That's not
I
the
just,
like.
I we were walking.
They're
We
like-
went to the Dodgers game. Pardon, the Mets game last Monday, and we were walking back. I really had to pee, and so I stopped on this corner and I peed, and then I looked up and I was peeing on like a gang tattoo or a gang graffiti.
Peeing on a gang tattoo. There's like a guy.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
what the hell, man? Oh,
My gang tattoo.
Yeah. Like an oddly reasonable gang member.
Yeah,
That's
but
my gang tattoo, man.
We got busted. We got in trouble.
You and
Me got.
oh yeah,
in big
did you hear
trouble.
about this, Lauren?
You know we got in big trouble
No, where?
on Monday. You know how we went to the Mets game during the middle of the workday?
Yes.
Apparently, bosses don't like that.
Yeah, apparently that's like against company policy.
Listen. I got all my stuff done. I communicated. I thought we were fine. We did not, however, mention to our upper level management that we would be attending a Mets game in the middle of the workday. And my roommate Jerry narked us out.
On accident.
Did he?
He didn't know it was a secret.
Oh, I wouldn't have assumed it was a secret.
Yeah,
It shouldn't have been. If we
Or
were
I
just
would have
honest,
assumed
We
If
should have
were
just. Yeah, Edge was just like, dude, like Whitney went to a game last week. She just asked. Like all you had to do was ask.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know why we didn't, honestly. But
it truly was the first time I'd ever felt what like I imagine skipping school feels like.
yeah, it felt like guilty.
We were there and it was just a weird feeling. It felt like it was the most nervous I've been in a while.
Yeah, it kind of ruined it didn't ruin the experience, but it made we weren't able to enjoy ourselves as much too.
So when you were there, Ed
when we were there, we were on
messaged?
edge. No, on edge. Funny, but no. Then we thought we got away with it, and then we came back the next day, and everything was normal. And then at the end of the day, Edge was like, "Hey, can I talk to you for a second?"
He's still never talked to me about it.
And he said, Can you walk me through everything you did today or did yesterday?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "And you're gonna tell the truth?" And I was like, "Oh fuck, he knows." So I told him.
What did you think
Were you gonna lie and just say you worked at home?
No, I wasn't. I would have had to mention it.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of knew. But I kind of knew once I was called in the office what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But then he said, he was like, "This can't happen." And he said, "If this happens again, I'm gonna write you up." And that kind of caught me off.
Has anyone ever been written up here?
I
I got a warning.
Really?
Yeah, it was before we had like an HR team.
Yeah.
And like
What'd you do?
it was we had a meeting in Louisiana. We had a meeting in New Orleans with Did I ever tell you this?
Oh, I think I know.
And we flew in and I like hadn't eaten anything all day. And we were not that that's like the full excuse, but like I was in my hotel room and we were about to go to dinner and I didn't really know it was like a client meeting. And so I had a Cosmo, and then at dinner we were drinking like espresso martinis and it just hit me like a fucking truck. And I was so drunk, and the lady, we should bleep the company name.
Yeah.
But the lady from this company was like very taken aback by like how, like I just wasn't talking, I think. Like I was like hammered and like kind of like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm too drunk to be here.
Right.
And it like scared her. And Edge called me and it was like, hey, he's like, yeah, you can't. He's like, you can't do that. If that happens again, I'll have to write you up.
Yeah, I kind of want to know what the write-up like. Is it like a demerit?
Demerits.
Did you
Oh
ever
my
get instant
gosh.
Suspension.
I think they take, we have to stay after work.
Yeah.
Detention.
We have detention. Like, yeah.
I got an in-office detention, or I got an in-office suspension now.
Yeah, anyway. So I guess we can't go to any more Mets games in the middle of the workday. So I guess
Great. Thought
they're
this
kind of
was fucking
cracking down.
America.
Yeah, I thought being a guy was legal.
Yeah.
The
didn't
good
realize-
news. Oh,
Nope. I was just gonna.
I was saying the only good news about the Mets losing is that I'm not gonna keep hemorrhaging money to go to these games. So
Well, you won yesterday to pay for it.
I did. Yeah, I hit the parlay.
We won
century.
$810 yesterday.
Holy
I
shit.
placed a $50 parlay. Me and my brother each placed $25 on this parlay of all the NFL games to cover the cost of our tickets, and it smacked.
Maybe I should get into sports betting.
You should gamble. You can make tons of money. Actually, though,
Jane
Very
does it
rarely can
sometimes.
you lose it either.
I have not been paid out yet, so fingers crossed. Yeah, you should get into like gambling and smoking
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and like hard
Drinking.
drugs,
But drink
drinking.
more.
Yes, drinking more.
Oh, speaking of drinking though,
are you still sober October?
I am, you guys. I went out on Saturday night and I didn't drink at all.
So how was that?
So you were
Because every
probably
time
you
I'm
were probably
sober-
no fun.
Yeah.
No, I was
You were
fun.
probably like, it was
So I
probably
was
Everyone
with-
was probably like, "Ooh,
No,
dead
no.
weight,
I was with Mia,
dead weight."
her coworker friend, and Mia's older sister, and one of her friends, and they were like, "Lauren, you're still being so much fun." I was like, "I know, I am fun."
They were saying
Then
sarcastic.
I don't
They're
think you
like,
can
Lauren,
do-
you're still being
No,
so
no,
much fun.
I don't think you can.
I
Frank.
also think that it has built up my confidence just with being able to like speak to people. I was kind of explaining this to you this morning, but I feel like when I go out sometimes, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna have another drink, and then when I'm a little bit more drunk, I won't be as awkward. But now I'm more focused on actually like having good conversations with people and like,
Yeah,
I can't talk to
I don't
drunk
know.
people sober. You realize how brutal we are.
sucks. Yeah,
Like they're talking about things that I would be so interested in if I was also drunk.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to follow if you're sober. Oh,
I think. Are you gonna keep it going then?
yeah, I'm.
Pass-
Wait, past October?
Oh, past October,
November
honestly.
1st, Lauren comes in like fucking.
No, I honestly I might try to just like see how long I can
Do you
go.
do you feel better?
Yeah. I mean, I
It would be
I
weird if you
still
felt
had
worse.
equally as bad Sunday scaries yesterday.
Did you
but,
really?
Wait,
I'm
wow.
curious about this.
I don't know.
Is that just a thing we go
I'm
through?
just always.
I think
I'm always anxious on Sundays.
I had anxiety yesterday. And
yeah.
I mean, I
yeah.
didn't.
Wait,
Really
what were
drink
you?
much.
What were you scared about?
Just like life.
I think Saturday is just so like carefree, and then it's just like, oh
Yeah,
we
I don't
got
know.
this.
I
feel
like
like
Sundays.
sometimes I do, and then
I don't know.
We were at Will and I were at this bar yesterday before the Mets game. It was me, him, and his brother Sam having some beers. Oh, we'll talk about the pizza after. That was funny.
We had an ass pizza.
But
I feel like you've talked about an ass pizza on here before.
what the hell's an ass pizza?
Who would order an ass
Okay,
pizza?
sorry.
It comes. Do I look like a guy who ordered? Did I order a fucking ass
It's
pizza?
like, all right, who had the cheese with the ass pizza?
Have you guys seen that TikTok of
One
the
large ass.
of the guy who his friend like took his pizza out of the oven and he put like a tiny pizza and he's like, my pizza shrunk. You shrunk my pizza.
He was like checking the box.
He was like, dude, it was probably a joke pizza or something.
Yeah,
So
I love those guys.
Yeah, sorry, you were saying.
But so we were talking about this after we left. There was this group of girls, like we were at the bar and they were at the table behind us, and like one by one came up like to order drinks, but then like started conversation, and they were like oddly like mean, like they were like, it was like in like a playful way,
yeah, they were flirting.
but they were like throwing jabs. Like, why is a form of flirting like just being mean?
maybe because it's easy.
I know, but it's like
Well,
we're adults. Not that I wanted her to.
what were the
flirt.
jabs?
I can't. It was like all like
remember.
sports related.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you Mets
Like,
fans?
you
Like,
fucking suck.
take your clothes off.
Yeah.
Hey, you're Mets fans?
Take your clothes off and tie me up to the headboard with them. And I was like, I'm not gonna tie you up to the headboard with my friend Will's Mets jersey. That's crazy. We need at least 2 articles of clothing.
Dude, yeah, that's some shit like Quagmire would do.
Who is that? Wait,
What?
who's Quagmire?
You don't know Quagmire?
He was in Will's comedy group.
You've like talked about him, but I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Is
at.
he a real guy? Or
Yeah,
he was
and
in
he was in
Will's
my
comedy.
comedy group in college.
Dude, it's crazy. He says like giggity. Like, do you know any guys that have like a catchphrase, Lauren? Like we would go out to the bars with him in Boston, and he would like say something like really crass to a woman. Like,
Didn't you meet him? He was. I
met
feel like he was
Quag,
out
right?
here visiting one time. He
Where
has
would I
a
have met him?
huge. He has like a really big chin.
you haven't seen him? No, we're not messing with you. He has like this like. Not to make fun of you, Quag,
Guys,
but
this is mean.
what? Yeah, okay, we can take this out. But
Okay,
like,
well,
Or are
if
you,
know-
friends, are you
Yes.
friends with him?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yes.
wears
Okay,
that like
then it's-
Hawaiian.
But he has like
shirt
a
everywhere.
huge chin.
Yeah, but he like.
Show me a picture right now.
We'll pull him up in a second. But he.
Want me to slack it to you?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Will, can I pull up your Instagram?
Yeah.
I won't show anything else.
Yeah. yeah.
Lauren, he goes up to women and says like the most foul pickup line, and then he comes back to us and he's
That's
like,
it. That first
"Giggity."
one. That's that first one.
Yeah, Glenn Quagmire.
Okay. You guys. You guys are actually
Quaggity 495.
He's from Family Guy.
stop. Okay, I sort of thought
You were like,
that.
I think I've met Quag.
You're like, you've talked about him before.
Yeah, like Quag was in town and Lauren fucking hooked up with him.
Quagmire.
Did you hear Lauren hooked up with Quag last weekend?
Yeah, Quagmire's the man.
Got me. You got me.
Quagmire's the man, dude. You would love him.
Guy who just found Family Guy.
Dude, have you seen Family Guy? Quagmire's
Quagmire
the
is
man.
hysterical. As you all know by now, we've teamed up with BetMGM this season. We will be using BetMGM lines to make all of our picks, and we'll have special offers for our listeners each week. If you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, use bonus code PLAYDATE and you will get up to a $1,500 first bet offer on your first wager with BetMGM. Here's how it works. Download the BetMGM app and sign up using bonus code PLAYDATE. Deposit at least $10 and place your first wager on any game. You will receive up to a $1,500 bonus bet if your bet loses. Just make sure you use bonus code PLAYDATE when you sign up.
See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. U.S. promotional offers not available in New York, Nevada, Ontario, or Puerto Rico. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Available in the U.S. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369 in New York. Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP in Arizona. 1-800-327-5050 in Massachusetts. 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. 1-800-981-0023 in Puerto Rico. First bet offer for new customers only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards are non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire in 7 days. In partnership with Kansas Crossing Casino and Hotel. Don't forget, if you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, use bonus code PLAYDATE and get your $1,500 first bet offer today. Let's get back into the episode.
I was trying to watch the Mets game yesterday on YouTube TV, but I wanted to watch the Steelers game as well. And, you know, you can do like multi-view where you can have like two, whatever. Just for some reason, YouTube TV, unless I'm horrible with tech, there was no option to watch just those two. You had to watch it with the WNBA game. And like, I have nothing against the WNBA, but like the more games that
was
on,
game 5 of the finals, dude.
I know, for them it's game 7. Why do they only do 5 games?
I don't think they know.
I don't think they know about it yet.
I don't think they know about game 7s
They
yet.
can't count that high yet.
It's a big win by the Liberty.
Huge win for the Liberty. Fuck the Lynx.
It was a bad night for New York.
Yep.
And also a good night for New York.
Yep.
You
Are
know,
you guys gonna root for
Mets
the
lost, Jets
for the
lost.
Dodgers or the?
Can't root for
I'm
the
actually
Yankees.
gonna break my TV during game 1. I think I might snap my TV over my head and piss on it.
I'm gonna root for the Dodgers, I guess.
I think I'm probably gonna just smash my TV and piss on it.
We walk in on you like
Like take a load on it.
it's like a huge cave in your skull.
Yeah.
You're like on top of it. Oh great, the Dodgers must be playing. Will's head went through.
I think the Yankees Dodgers might that's the cruelest part of the Mets losing is that this is like literally it's like this is like the first order playing the Empire, and I mean it's just like two.
But also, hasn't it not happened in like forever?
I don't care. I don't care. I fucking hate both of them.
Speaking of heads going through TVs, did I ever tell you our like St. Petersburg hotel story?
St. Petersburg Hotel. That would be a cool name for an album. Carry on.
We were doing our formal at this hotel in St. Petersburg. Where we were all staying at the same hotel, and we were driving back, and I was the president at the time, and so like I was
the hotel.
No, of our fraternity.
Okay.
And I was like the point of contact for whenever anyone like got in trouble, and like I was expecting like way more calls.
Trouble.
There was only like a handful of instances. Like my friend, I guess, came in and got into like a huge argument with the bellhop. And I got a call and it was like, hey, your friend is being really mean to our bellhop. Can you come get him? And it was because they wouldn't let him smoke in the lobby.
What the hell?
Thought this was America.
What hotel is that?
Yeah, and but it's also like, why would you want to hang out in the lobby and smoke? Like that's whatever.
Yeah.
But so we're driving back, and me and my friend Jake are like, dude, we kind of got out of that weekend like scot free. Like we had like budgeted for like damages and stuff. Like we thought it was gonna be bad, whatever. And then the hotel calls me, and they were like, hey, is this John? Or hey, is this Rusty? And I said, yep. And they said, do you want to just run through all the damages now, or should I send you an email? And I was like, all right, lay it on me. And the biggest expense of the weekend was not the hotels. It was not the bar tab. It was multiple people had thrown themselves through their TVs in their hotel room. And I was like, well, surely it was like an accident or something. And they were like, no. There's like there were like multiple human-sized holes in like multiple different TVs. And my friend Billy apparently threw himself through his own TV, and everyone else thought it was so funny that they went and did it to them.
It started like a ripple effect.
Well, it was like you can only do it once.
Yeah.
So now we got to go to a new room.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about
Why
the
did he
time
do
I
that?
got damages in a hotel?
No.
when I was in high school. I went on a ski trip,
Yes.
and we got damages at the hotel.
What happened?
I'm glad
Funny,
you asked.
funny you should ask. Well, I'm realizing the funnier thing that happened that weekend actually was unrelated to the damages, I guess. But it was.
Why are you being so What did you break?
No, I like spilled like red wine all over like all the towels. That's not that cool of a story.
Time out. What scenario?
I spilled red wine from my guts. I don't know why. I threw up red wine all over all the towels.
Why was that your like aiming point?
Feeling
nauseous? Should probably go
I
near
think
all
I
the
was.
towels.
I think I was. It was like one of the first times I like drank.
Ladies, where are all the towels I have to throw up?
Yeah, I was like, where's all the linens?
I mean, better than the floor.
I also threw up on Bailey's Columbia jacket, but he said it was fine. He didn't even make me buy him a new one. But you know what happened that trip?
He said it was fine.
Potts went out to a club. There was like
Potts?
this kid Potts
Nice.
and Chris, I think, or something. They had fake IDs. They were like the only ones who had fake IDs. So we were all in this hotel. It was we created the winter sports club.
Yep.
And got like so it was like through the school technically, but it was just like our friends, and it was like all about just drinking and stuff. Like some people didn't even know how to ski, but they would like go there under the pretense of a ski trip. And
They bring skis, or do they just?
no, they didn't even like fake it.
Yep.
Because it was like only like chill parents came,
Nice.
and it was anyway. It was one of my first times like out of the house unsupervised, like drinking and stuff. But we were in the hotel. I brought my GameCube. We were playing NFL Street. Me and Schnell, and we were playing NFL Street and drinking some beers. And I guess Potts and Chris had gone out to the nightclub on the ski at the resort. Yeah, they were. We were
high schoolers.
We were in high school. We were seniors in high school, but they had gotten fake IDs.
They're out grinding.
And, well, they tried to go out grinding, and one of them
boys are going out grinding tonight. If
one
you
of,
want to join.
one of them got. You got to do it like this. You got to go more side to side.
Yeah.
He was saying that the beginner grinders always do this, and that's a little too much if you're the lady.
Beginner grinders.
Yeah.
I'm a black.
move
I'm a brown belt in
Yeah.
grinding.
I'm gonna turn you into a black belt. Anyway, so Potts and Chris go. No, this is actually a crazy story. So one of them gets busted with a fake ID or whatever. The cops get called. It's like the West Virginia like state police. We were in West Virginia, and
It was the West Virginia State Police. We were in California.
Yeah, and the West Virginia State Police, I guess, found out these guys were like young and staying at the hotel like right next door because it was all like right in the ski mountain and resort area, and so the cops were like, take us back to your hotel room. And I was in the room technically that they were like sleeping in. So we're sitting there, like this is like what you think is going to happen when you're 17 and drinking for the first time is that state police are going to come through your door. like we get a knock on the door. I'm like, who's that? And I open it and it's the West Virginia State Police, which is insane that they came all the way back to the kids' hotel room. And they're like, hey, can we come in? And I was like, yeah, I'm just heading out and tried to sneak and like slipped out the door and they're like, nope, you're not. Get back in there.
Oh yeah,
the
perfect time. I actually got a
West
bunch of
Virginia
errands
State
to run.
Police break into our.
Why would your friends like?
I guess they probably didn't realize we were in there drinking or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like we were being very low key, playing video games, blah, blah, blah. So they come in and they go, West Virginia State Police, and the guy holds up a breathalyzer and he goes, I'm going to breathalyze everyone in this room. Again, this is like what you think is going to happen when you're drinking at 17.
Right.
Like I have no idea like what the fuck was going through these guys' minds, but they were in our hotel room saying they're going to breathalyze all of us. And then they were like, where's all the alcohol? Get it all together. And so they made me put all the alcohol in like a big
Pouring it in,
box.
like 1 cup.
And then I was like, can I? Or no. And then this one girl was sobbing, like freaking hysterically sobbing. And I said to
You
her,
literally think your life is over.
yeah, literally. And I was like, hey, I like it's okay. Like I know it's just scary having all these police or what did I say? I think I said, I know it's just scary having all these hotels in our police room. And the police officer goes, in your police room? And I was like, I misspoke.
Sorry,
and he was like, have you been drinking? And I was like, oh, no. And then I was like, can I go to the bathroom? And I remember going to the bathroom and brushing my teeth, thinking that would like help me pass the breathalyzer.
Yeah.
And then coming out and like chugging a 2 liter of Sprite and like swishing it around. I thought my life was over.
Oh.
And then they just took all our alcohol.
You're like burping up a storm.
Yeah.
You tried the old Sprite trick.
And they left. And that was it. But that was
Did you get any tickets?
the kids who had the fake IDs did, but they didn't breathalyze. Like it was all just like scare tactics, which almost makes it weirder.
Yeah, that's weird.
They're like,
Yeah.
we're gonna come in and like spook these 17-year-olds.
bet-
Like we were in our own hotel room.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know if they have like a case.
I don't
Like,
know.
if they came into our room, could they like give us a
I don't know.
ticket?
I what's funny is they probably left and like thought it was funny. You know what I mean? Like they like
Yeah.
take it seriously in the moment, but they were probably like, what fucking morons.
I know. I was
Did I ever tell you the?
scary.
I've never gotten breathalyzed, but we had a guy do a natural breathalyze. I copped to a natural breathalyze test on us when we were in high school. Yeah, have I told you this?
No.
We're at a football game, and had a couple beers.
Oh God.
We had a DD. We're being safe, but the beers were in the car under the seat, and we were heckling. They put us behind the home band, which is like the worst. So like the team that we were playing,
Got it.
their band was like in the front row, and then they put our student section directly behind them, and it's like putting like a bunch of
Yeah.
rambunctious 15, 16, 17-year-olds behind like the dorkiest like group of people in Southern Maine was like a bad idea, whatever. So we started playing the instruments when they left them.
Oh, you did tell us this. Didn't
Yeah,
you?
we were like joke playing the tuba and like whatever, and the band director was like, got us to stop, whatever. Unbeknownst to us, he was an undercover cop. He just did the band director thing in his free time, and so he called his boys who were on duty, and he was like, "Hey, grab all these kids on the way out. Like I think they're hammered, whatever." And the guy comes up to us. He didn't have a breathalyzer on him, and so he just goes, "All right, everyone against that wall." He goes, "I'm gonna smell all your breath," and we were like, "Okay." And he came around, and one by one, he put his fingers in front of our mouths for us to blow on, and then he would smell it, and then he would be like hammered, and like put like the other kids in another one. Phil's like frantically eating fruit snacks to try and like get it off his breath, and then he puts his fingers in front of my friend Brendan's face, and he went to be like, he blew out of his nose thinking like the cop wouldn't notice. And
Yeah.
he'd feel the air and then smell it, whatever. And the cop just looked at him. He goes, "Did you just blow on my fingers with your nose?" And Brendan was like, "No." And he goes, "Hammered over there." Called all of our parents. We weren't allowed to leave until your parents said like, because he figured out we did have a DD. He was like, "All right, that's responsible at least, whatever. I just need to let your parents know, and then you can go home with this guy." My dad was on a plane, so it's not going through. He goes, "All right, what's your mom's address? We'll have our boys in your town go wake her up." And I was like, "If you wake my
What?
mother up, like I'm gonna die. Like you can't
Yeah.
you can't do this to me." And then my dad finally got it like as he was coming down, or maybe he had just landed, and they let us go on our way. But yeah, it was a nightmare.
Jesus.
That's
then they-
weird.
they
Him,
told
like,
us they-
smelling your fingers.
They told us they weren't gonna tell our school. They go like, you guys are reasonable enough. Like,
Yeah.
we appreciate you guys being honest with us. Like, we'll let you go. So we're in class on Monday, like bragging about it to each other. We're all in the same like history class, and over the loudspeaker it just goes, "Ken," and it lists every single one of our friends come down to the office, and we all got 2-day suspensions. It was supposed to be 4.
So you don't have to come to school for 2 days?
Don't have to come to school for 2 days. We had to do 6 months of counseling, but it was just like during school.
Yeah.
So it was like you just go during a study hall and talk with this lovely woman. I ended up kept going after my like mandated time because it was just like nice to like, it was like free therapy.
Yeah, that is sick.
go
Was it
sit
one-on-one?
One-on-one, go in. We rarely talked about drinking. And she was like, "Oh, I love this," because a lot of the girls would go in, and so she was like, I hear all the girls' sides of the stories about you guys.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Now I get to hear like your point of view," which is funny.
That's hysterical.
Seems like kind of it goes against like patient,
Yeah.
whatever
She's like, oh,
confidentiality.
she's like, you know who likes you?
Yeah.
That reminds me. We had a class trip once, and Greg got busted for he had a brand new bottle of Listerine in his bag. They went through everyone's bags before the trip because they wanted to make sure people weren't bringing alcohol and drugs, I guess. And Greg had a brand new family-sized bottle of Listerine unopened.
Was it for drinking?
No, it was for mouthwashing. And they called him in
washing
in the principal's office, and everyone was like, "Greg." Like, Greg was like a very like buttoned up guy. It was like Greg got called in the principal's office. Like, what the hell did he do? And apparently they were like, "Why do you have this?" And he was like, "It's mouthwash for washing my mouth." And they were like, "Why is it such a big bottle?" And he
You
was
gonna huff this
like,
later,
and he was
Greg?
like, "It was a good value. It was a good deal," and they confiscated it.
That's weird.
Yeah.
His breath reeked for the rest
What
of the
happened to my little thing?
I don't know. It's been going haywire.
Sorry, I'm going haywire. Haywire. Bottom.
Wait, I had one more thing I wanted to tell.
Oh, I have 2 things to tell you.
Please.
Dos cosas. I was in Cincinnati, Ohio this past weekend.
Lovely city.
Yeah, dude. There's some crazy folk out there though. It was honestly gorgeous. First of all,
Can I interrupt you really quick? Because this just reminded me. We got a DM and this guy was like, "Can you guys please stop pronouncing the L in folk?" And you just said it, so it reminded me that I had.
Folk.
I say folk.
Yeah, he was like, "You say folk."
No.
What? That guy can go. Honestly, can I say something?
Well, what?
Guy can go pound
That guy
sand.
can go.
Guy can go chase a parked
That guy
car.
can go suck it.
I can go blow it.
He's just trying to look out for the common good.
No, I agree, but it is folk.
I say folk.
Anyway, sorry.
Us-
Continue. Tell your story.
Us country folk say.
I just-
I say folk. I'm from the. Lauren.
Folk.
I'm from the south. One thing about me, I'm from the south.
I'm from the south of the north.
I'm from the south of the north of Maine.
Alabama of New England.
That's true. Okay. Anyway, I was in Cincinnati, Ohio. First of all, beautiful. The Midwest right now, gorgeous. This time of year, unreal. The leaves are changing. The
Is
water,
Cincinnati actually pretty this time of year?
gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Like this is like peak time of year in the Midwest.
Yeah.
And on the East Coast, honestly. Like I'm
Yeah.
sure New York is beautiful right now too. Anyway, it's like nice little brisk wind.
The sun's out, but you have like a jacket on. and-
Yeah,
oh.
yeah. And the air just feels so crisp.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
The air's so crisp this time.
we got an Uber driver yesterday morning. My brother and I changed our flights to go to the Mets game yesterday, so we had to fly out we had to leave for the airport at 4 a.m. And we get in the Uber, and the Uber driver is like tweaking, and she's like, "There's helicopters above us." And we're like,
Oh,
"What?"
God.
She's like, "They're following me." It's because I reported my company for $28 million in theft to the IRS.
Like
Ever
Uber?
since, yeah, the Uber. What?
I
Oh,
was thinking, like,
I don't know. I guess she had a different
Uber?
job. Yeah, I don't know. And so she's like, yeah, they're following us. Isn't that crazy? And like looking up, we're like, what? And then she kind of paused, and then she goes, "You could smoke anything but a cigarette in here if you want." I had a guy smoke crack in here last week. And we were like, what is going on? So this lady's having like a full blown meltdown the whole time. She's driving crazy, and she thinks helicopters are following us
Oh no.
during the Uber ride. Got us there in time. 5 stars.
You gave her 5 stars.
I didn't. It was my brother that called it.
You've
so I
got
actually don't
to. I've started. I usually go 5 stars, or I just don't. If it wasn't a 5-star service, I just don't rate them.
yeah.
I very rarely am I like. People need to know that this is a ride they can't.
This might have warranted that, quite honestly.
I had a guy delivering my groceries, like on Instacart,
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago, and he wasn't moving for like
He should have been.
an hour and a half. I'm looking at it, and it was like I had tried to time the edible, like, ooh, all my stuff is gonna get
Yeah.
here like right as I'm getting nice and hungry.
Yeah.
And so like being high and looking at your phone, and the guy's not moving, and I was texting him like, "Hey man, like, what's going on here?" Because sometimes they will. This has happened with me on Postmates before. They will pick up your food, and then they'll go park at a parking lot and wait for you to cancel it, and then they'll eat your food. And it's happened to me twice. And I called it happened when we were in upstate New York one time. I ordered Chipotle. She went and parked at a parking lot across from our hotel and just waited until I canceled it. And I sent her a text, and I said, "I have all night. Like I got nowhere to be." And then she brought the food.
Weird text.
Isn't that terrible? But then I was worried when I got it, the seal was broken, like the sticker. And I was like,
She might have pooped in it.
yeah, she probably crapped it. She probably crashed it.
Oh,
in my
she
food.
probably did one of those, those like shits where it just goes
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yep.
Probably all over it.
She gave my burrito a paint job.
She gave it a paint job, right, Lauren?
Mm-hmm.
How your poops been lately?
Wait. Weird. I don't want to talk about it.
This is so gross. I ate a salad the other day, and when it came out, it was not digested.
Was
Like I could be like, that's that type of leaf.
Maybe you ate it really quick.
Will and I were talking about this yesterday. If you swallowed a hot dog whole, would it come out whole?
No. Or wait, I don't
It
know.
would come out with mustard and ketchup.
Comes out dressed.
Well dressed.
Should we? I don't.
Wait, I have a question.
Mm-hmm. Should we what, Lauren?
If you swallow a hot dog while pregnant, why was that why was that one of the searches?
Sorry, that was me on your laptop the other day. I was very nervous about the girl I was hanging out with.
No, you probably won't be able to have. Damn it! Well, there goes my magic
Well, no,
trick.
it says you probably won't be able to. I like that AI can make that call now.
Probably not.
No, probably.
I was gonna tell you guys. I saw.
Never mind.
The little fuzz on his feet.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's so funny.
I have an airport story.
Oh, let's go.
Wait, before you tell this, I need a new chair. Mine is squeaky like no other, and it's pissing me off.
Squeaky like no other.
Like every time I'm
Squeaky like no other.
Guys, very exciting news. We have a new Almost Friday podcast launching very soon. If you're feeling nostalgic, missing those college football glory days, you won't want to miss out on this first episode between Johnny Manziel and his first guest, Tavon Austin. Coming soon. Get ready for all the behind-the-scenes moments you've always wanted to hear about. It's called Glory Days. That's D-A-Z-E with Johnny Manziel, Johnny Football, Money Manziel, baby. First episode launching Thursday, October 24th. Check it out on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. Episodes will release every Thursday. We are officially partnered with Ricky to bring you the best canned alcoholic beverage on the market. Ricky was created to finally give the world a premium spirit-based drink. Ricky is made with award-winning vodka or tequila and just a touch of thirst-quenching fruit. Each can has only 130 calories, no added sugar, and all natural fruit juices. Ricky has a 7% ABV, which is a lot more than its competitors. Each can has 1.5 shots. We're talking 2.5 in a tall boy. That means one 12-pack is a full bottle and a 24-pack is 2 full bottles. Not to mention the price is a lot better too.
The reason it's so good is because it's real liquor and real fruit juice and not that typical malt liquor that you see in other canned cocktails. All right? I'm a big fan of the cranberry flavor. It feels like a delicious Cosmo. What do you like the watermelon, right?
I'm a big watermelon guy. I've kind of switched more to the limes though.
Okay.
Lime's been calling my name recently.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think listen, the Mets are out of the playoffs, and I'm sad. And I think the way to bring my spirits back up is with some spirits, thanks to Ricky.
Nice.
I'm planning to get Rickied this weekend
We're going to get Ricky out of our gourd.
and forget about this stupid season.
Guys, head to rickyspirits.com to find out where you can get Ricky near you. Follow @Friday.beers and @RickySpirits to stay up to date with upcoming Ricky contests and giveaways. Let's get back into the episode. All right, we just took a little bathroom break, and I literally almost just made Will crass himself.
I was wondering what that scream was.
He came out of the bathroom, I hid behind the door, and I went, wah! And he almost crassed his pants.
That was the most scared I've been in a long time.
Were you the one that screamed?
He yelled. No, he to scare me. He yelled so loud.
I didn't mean it to be that loud.
I was gonna tell you. I get to the airport after this crazy crackhead Uber driver gets me there, and then we're in the TSA line, and some guy I've never seen anything like it. He just goes, "Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me."
Yep.
Cuts the entire line.
Yep.
And you know what? When he was coming by me, he did this move where he goes, "Oh yeah, I'm coming." Like he pointed like he was going up to someone.
Oh.
And then I walked. He was completely by himself.
That is horrible.
And then once we got through security, he was just like chilling. Like he wasn't like in a rush. He just cut the whole line. Unabashed.
That's insanity.
Unashamedly.
I've never seen that, but I've heard that people do that.
Insane.
One time I was in line and some TSA agent was escorting a girl past the whole line because she was like, my flight, it's boarding now, but like other people are having that problem.
Yeah, that's your
too,
fault.
you
Yeah, that's
know?
your own fault.
I was flying to Amsterdam out of Logan last summer, and we if you have an international flight, it's not one of those scenarios where I'll show up when the plane's boarding now. If it's like a domestic flight, whatever, you have a. I think she was flying to China. You have a lot to do, customs or not customized, but she was checking 3 bags. She got there as the plane was boarding, was sobbing on the phone to her boyfriend, they're not letting me skip the line, and then so all of us were just all right, do it, and then the same thing. We got into the international terminal. It wasn't even close. Her plane wasn't even I walked past the Beijing gate or whatever. Wasn't even boarding.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Um,
some people be tripping.
Crazy.
I finally got pre-check.
Pre-check.
So now I got
me check.
clear and pre-check, and I'm starting to think clear is slower than regular.
Well, you still have to take your shoes off with just cheeks.
No. You can do clear and pre-check. So it let me skip the pre-check line.
Got it.
But there were so many people in the clear line that I got right behind the woman that I would have been behind anyways.
That's funny.
Yeah. Should we RM it up?
Road.
How long have we been going, Laura?
51 minutes.
An hour and a half.
Oh.
I'm kidding. We haven't been going an hour and a half.
All right, guys, we have a beautiful episode for you today. We have your pitches followed by our pitches. Then Will and I are going to do Teach Me Something, followed by This Guy Rocks. And then Will and I are going to do the updated White Boy of the Year rankings, followed by best walk-up songs for a baseball player.
Yep.
Lauren, L-Dog, lower. Let's hear some pitches.
Let's do it.
I get my pitches up in Georgia. Yeah, that's shit. I get my weed from California.
That's that shit.
I get my pitches from Georgia.
All
Badass bitch.
First pitch is from Sam Wood.
Swood.
The ceremonial first pitch.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. He says, Lauren and gentlemen, what is the worst thing about fruit?
Oh.
The skin.
No, that's some of the best parts. The worst
Shit your brains out.
you have to wash it before you eat it.
Okay. Well, he says too much gosh darn admin. What? Every fruit presents its own challenges. I just came up with a potentially game-changing pitch. It's a simple idea, but could revolutionize the eating scene worldwide. I call it Fruit Plus. Imagine an apple without a core, a banana without the stringy bits, a strawberry the size of an apple, a blueberry the size of a strawberry. The possibilities are endless. This could be yours with Fruit Plus. It's a microwave-sized box that you can put your fruit in, press one button, and zap. Next thing you know, you have better fruit. Perhaps in the future, we could expand outside of the fruit game. Maybe I'm thinking too small with all of this. Would love your input.
Love it.
That's great.
Love
A
it.
strawberry the size of an apple would be game changing.
Insane.
Get rid of the red shit too.
The red
Or the
shit?
green shit.
Yeah, I was like, that's the best part. Yeah, that would be.
I hate strawberries. The green part's so bitter.
Yeah, I hate the red part of strawberry.
Ooh, I want a raspberry the size of a watermelon.
Ooh, what about a watermelon the size of a baseball bat?
What about a baseball bat the size of a watermelon?
Ooh, what about
It's really hard to grip.
what about it like a plum the size of Jupiter?
Wait, imagine a banana in the shape of an apple.
Or an
That-
apple in
An
the
apple
shape of a
Banana.
peach.
Or bananas, but they're like on grapes, little like
12-foot grape. A grape the size of the Goodyear blimp.
Yes. And it still has the little carriage at the bottom for us to sit in.
Yeah.
I
A
love it.
watermelon with extra black seeds.
Yes. Some people like it. It's like pulp.
Oh.
Um,
Did you guys hear that when you were little, if you ate a black seed, you would grow one inside you?
Yeah.
why is that true?
No, it's not. I just remember my mom would be like, "Don't eat the
No,
black
that's how,
seeds."
have you ever seen someone with a watermelon growing inside of them? That's how it happens.
Yes. I always wondered.
I get my peaches out in Georgia.
We were at dinner one time when I was a kid, and there was a pregnant lady, and my dad said that's what happens when you swallow the watermelon seeds.
Really?
Thought it was funny.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he's doing there is just like a little lighthearted thing to kind of
Yes.
make everyone laugh and you kind of enjoy the moment a little bit more, and it just sort of takes the pressure off of the stress of day-to-day life. And I think lighthearted stuff like that, especially with family, can be a really great way to maintain those bonds.
Yes.
And enjoy your time spent together.
Yes. I remember there was a similar, I think it was the same year. We had a waitress who was like not pregnant enough for you to ask.
Yeah.
And my dad pulled the trigger, and he was right. She was pregnant. But I remember being like, the risk to reward there
Yeah.
is so low.
Also, even if you're pregnant, if you're like a little pregnant, you probably don't want to look pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, you look very pregnant.
Yeah. She's not gonna be like, I'm glad you could tell.
You haven't been making guys wear condoms?
Oh God.
You've been having sex with guys?
I've been talking to guys.
Someone,
Me?
I've been secretly talking to guys at night on a Omegle.
I talk to guys.
I've been pretending to be a girl on a Omegle.
Imagine explaining to Neanderthal as our job. Like, yes, I talked to a guy
I talked to another guy
for an hour.
for an hour and a
every
half.
Monday.
And
And then I show everyone on Wednesday.
wait, what was I just gonna? Someone tweeted the other day that was like, I think it's really gross when people tell their family like we're trying for a baby, and it's like, we don't need to know that he's like that he's like not pulling out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just let us know when you're pregnant.
We're trying.
We've been
We're
trying for months.
oh, so
They
he-
can't figure out how.
Anyway.
Wait, what
you
were
know
we
you
talking
can,
about?
you know you can
Sam's
get pregnant in the
fruit.
butt.
No, you can't.
I can.
Where did you hear
I'm
this?
losing my mind today.
Yeah.
I'm pretty, bummed.
Will and I have been
Why?
trying.
Why are you bummed?
This the Mets thing kind of just like
I
threw off
know.
and then I was like out late and like we were drinking at the game too, so it just kind of like
Yeah.
I just like woke up feeling like really sad.
Well, I was really sad yesterday.
I'm just having a bad day, but we have so much stuff to do.
Yeah.
I was just picturing.
So many things.
You'll make it through.
We have Lauren and I have a softball game later.
Oh,
Me and Lauren joined a
yeah.
softball team.
This is what I'm talking about. You guys are like, you have so much on your plate, and you guys were like, why didn't you join the softball game? And I'm like, because you guys were already stressed out about this, and then you're like, I have to play a softball game later also.
Yeah, but that's a stress reliever. I'm excited to run those.
It'll be
bases and
fun.
Swing for the fences.
I was just picturing two people, you like walking on two people trying, and they're like across the room from each other, like they don't know how sex works.
Wait, is it true?
He's like holding her ankles. He's like, why isn't it working?
Is it true that with like soaking with Mormonism?
Whoa.
Mormonism. How do you say that?
So
More man.
Someone actually has to like jump on the bed.
no, so
They can. Sometimes.
apparently the way they do it is they'll soak, and then their roommate is like under, like in the bunk below.
What?
So then they get to the sensation of it, but they're not actually doing it.
I feel like there's better words they could have used for that.
I don't think they patented it.
Soaking?
Do you think
Yeah.
people actually do that?
Yes, I've heard.
But how is that better?
Personally,
It's not. It's just like a loophole.
Yeah, but like at that point, just go for it.
It's like it's amazing what the human brain can come up with when, or like to justify something when it's that horny.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they touch themselves, so it's like
So they're like bursting at the seams.
yes, it's literally rip. It's about to rip in half.
Whatever happened to Rip Van Winkle?
I don't know who that is.
who's that?
He was in my comedy group.
Him and Quag were.
His name was Rip.
Yeah. Do you actually not know who Rip Van Winkle?
That is a fake person.
No, I have heard that name. I just don't
It's
know.
a person. He was like a guy who slept for like 1,000 years. I'm not kidding. Sounds made up, but it was a guy who slept for 1,000 years.
I went in the ocean over the weekend. It was really
Me
nice.
too.
You did,
Yesterday.
wasn't it nice?
Gorgeous.
Yes. Oh my
But
gosh,
I
it
saw
felt
3 or 4 sharks.
Yeah. Did I tell you the stat about Southern California beaches?
No.
97% of surfers in Southern California are accompanied by a shark, which means it's within like 30 yards of you.
Oh, that's really scary.
Me and my brother go down there and we go to get in the water and we look through the, like you could see the water was pretty clear and there were just 4 sharks swim, like little, like small ones. They're
Wait,
like
where
this.
were you? Sorry.
They were like this big.
Where were you standing?
Like about to walk into the ocean.
In
okay?
Venice?
In Venice, yeah.
Oh, shit.
And they just
You
swam right
still
by and we're like,
went
ooh. And so we just went like 20 feet down to the right.
Yeah, 20 feet for them is like a mile.
Yeah, but like I was looking and then I just jumped in and kind of got out. But like we had already committed.
Our dock in Maine, there's like a chain that connects it to the ground so it doesn't drift off, and you can see it disappear after like 6 feet. And so like the scariest part is that like if there was a shark there, you could jump right on top of it and you wouldn't know it was there
Oh, that's terrifying.
until it ate it.
Until it ate you.
All right, should we hear another pitch?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it. Thank you, Sam. I liked Fruit Plus. That was a fun one. All right, next one is from Bailey Smith. Bailey says, "What is up, Lauren and her little beasties?"
Beastie.
Let me start off with a question. What is the hardest thing about getting in shape?
Let's think about it, Will. You actually have to do the exercise. Someone can't do it for you. You have to eat better.
Consistency.
That's right, staying consistent. Well, let me introduce you to
I wouldn't say that's the hardest part, Bailey.
I feel like it is. I think it is. Let me
But
introduce
also my thing's probably probably hard too.
Okay.
Well,
absolutely.
What's harder than this us?
It's harder than me and you right now. Not a lot in this room, let me tell you.
Okay, let
Lauren,
me
me and Will are way harder than you right
I'm
now.
so
sure.
much harder than both
Oh,
of you
I'm
right now.
sure. Okay,
Will and I are having a hard off later.
let me introduce you to
Quit harding off over there. All right.
You
Sorry, I was
wanna talk
interrupting.
about
Bailey,
being
I'm
hard
also sorry.
some
I was joking. You were right that the consistency is the hardest part.
Okay, she says, let me introduce you to Sweatbet, the brand new gym franchise with a betting twist. Upon sign up, your initial body metrics will be recorded. For example, mile time, maxes for each type of lift, BMI, etc. Over time, the gym's algorithm will develop new betting lines for your workouts that would match your projected progression towards your fitness goals. Then, members of the gym will be able to bet against the house with the hopes of seeing you succeed or preying on your downfall.
Oh yes. So that incentivize. So if you stick with your goals, you can make a lot of dough.
Yeah. Who's paying?
The gym. The gym's the house, right? Or the app.
And so if you get fat, you pay them a bunch of money?
you lose all your money.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm down.
I love it.
$100. I'll do $100.
I'll do.
I feel like the eating right is honestly the hardest part though. Because there's some times when I'm like really in the mood to like work out, but like I haven't been eating properly, so I don't have the energy to like work out or like.
Agreed.
Yeah, I have an app
diet's been
that
so
I'll
bad.
use to like you scan everything you're about to eat, and it'll put it in. I'm like, it gives me like I can eat this many calories today, and the thing that's backwards about it is you're like, as long as I'm under this, you know what I mean? Like I've technically like eaten healthy today, but you'll be like, I was under my goal, but like 90% of it was like Pacifico, where you're like, it's probably not gonna work.
Yeah. Also, yeah.
But
Also, like, it's bad if you're drinking and not eating, too. That can be bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's really important to eat.
Will and I were at the bar yesterday, and we ordered a pizza for the three of us.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, "Can we get a margarita pizza for the three of us?"
Mm-hmm.
And the waiter was like, "Coming right up." And then it came out, and it was a personal sized pizza, and everyone at the bar started laughing at us.
Yeah, it was tiny. It was like, no, it was like an insult. It was like they were like, fuck these guys.
It was.
Yeah, she should have at least told you that.
It was literally this big.
So you had one piece each.
No, we all had Will had two, me and Sam had three.
It's funny that you noticed that.
What? There was an uneven number.
Did you like bet on who didn't get it the last one, or was it?
No,
Just
I just got to it.
Let's
before.
bet on let's bet on each other. Let's bet on ourselves this year.
All right, guys, let me introduce you to something that is going to change the way you think about wallets. Meet Extra. Extra wallets are practically impossible to lose. How, you ask? With the Find My app integration, you can track your wallet anywhere and everywhere. Right now, you can get up to 30% off on Extra's website if you use our special code PLAYDATE. You'll snag an additional 5% off, so that's up to 35% on your next Extra wallet. Don't miss out. Head over to extra.com and use code PLAYDATE at checkout for that extra 5% off. Upgrade your wallet game today with Extra, because losing your wallet should never be an option.
I recently lost my wallet. I was in Ohio, and I could not find it in my hotel room anywhere. And I was, as the kids say, tweaking about it. Mm-hmm. I was tripping a little. Thanks to my Extra, I realized I had left it in my Aunt Vicky's minivan. I have the trackable, not the full-blown wallet
Yet.
We're getting some of those. But what I've been rocking with right now is this little card that they sell that you can just put right into your wallet. Fits in like the normal card pouch. And then you can track your wallet like you track your friends or your family. Yeah, it's awesome. And best part is right now you can get up to 30% off on Extra's website with any purchase. And if you use our special code PLAYDATE, you'll snag an additional 5% off. That's code PLAYDATE at checkout to get up to 35% off your next Extra wallet. Let's get back into the episode.
Okay, who wants to hear a pitch?
I do.
Me.
What's the worst part about slippers that you wear inside and outside?
Dirty gets inside.
Dirty gets inside, of course. These are slippers with like detachable soles.
Okay.
Right? So you can wear them to get coffee, and then when you come back, you like put them in this thing, and it goes like, and you like take them off, and now it has the inside soles on. Because the worst thing is like I want to wear my Uggs around, but then like when I'm sitting on the couch, I have to take them off because I can't put them on the ottoman. Now I take the outside soles off, and I can fucking kick back. I can put them on my roommate. I can wear them in. Like sometimes I I want to sit on my bed on top of the sheets, but I have to take my Uggs off. Because I'm like, I walked outside in these.
My bugs got Uggs. You know about that?
What'd you say?
You know how Angus talks about having people have like bugs in their brain?
Yeah.
My bugs got Uggs.
Yes.
Yeah.
What kind of bugs do you have in your brain?
I think I have like fire ants.
Lauren?
Caterpillars.
Oh.
You got like, what do you got?
You have like cockroaches.
You got cockroaches.
Whoa!
I think you got cockroaches.
I was so nice to you about yours.
I'm
You
sorry.
don't have
I don't know.
caterpillars. You have like worms.
Yeah, Lauren has, you know what? I take it back. Lauren, you have maggots.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
what Yeah.
Would you? You don't call them that. Did I tell that story already?
Yeah, you did.
No. What?
We were
Wait, you can't.
Wait, so then what bugs does he have?
butterflies,
No.
ladybugs.
Sure. Yeah.
Ladybug, and I've got pirates.
I have pirates in my head. Guy who got schizophrenia over the weekend.
Guy who didn't get invited.
I have pirates in my head.
Guy who you can't figure out how he figured out where everyone was hanging out.
Wait, what
were we
was the
just
story
talking
you were
about
about to
though?
tell?
I don't. Will says I can't tell it.
Oh.
I think it's better not.
What were we talking about?
It was like, yeah, it's not even worth it. Alrighty. Will, what's your pitch?
No, we were talking
Wait,
about.
we were talking about something.
My buddy's got. Oh, I have my pitch.
Yeah.
All right, here's my pitch. You know, like Twitter. Well, Twitter's kind of cheeks these days, but it's still.
You know how Twitter's cheeks these days?
Dude, I have never once liked or engaged with an Elon Musk tweet. And every time I open Twitter, it's the first thing I see. I don't follow him.
Well, he owns the app.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but like that's crazy that he bought it and then he's just trying to make me read his shit.
Yeah.
What does he talk about?
It's just all about like the election and stuff.
He's Republican, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is now. Yeah, he's like big.
What is he tweeting?
I don't even really look at it honestly. I just like every time I open up, it's literally the exact first tweet. It's crazy that he just like bought the app to make everyone look at his tweets.
If you were a billionaire, if you became a billionaire today, what's the first thing you would tweet?
My
What's-
bug's got Uggs.
What's the first thing you would do?
First thing I would do?
You check your bank account right now. There's $1 billion in
I
it.
think I want to go to like
Oh my god, what a dream!
Greenland or like somewhere like really weird.
Yeah, Will hit the big time. He's in Greenland now.
like to
Did you hear
visit.
Will's stock took a big
Like-
jump? He's
like somewhere hard to get to.
Greenland.
Okay, maybe Antarctica.
Yeah. What about space?
Okay, so it seems like you guys have picked the 3 worst and coldest places in the world.
Space is
Space
in the world.
cold? Is space cold?
Yeah, what?
That's the coldest place in
It's
the
the
world.
coldest thing of all time.
Oh.
You thought space was hot?
You know, there's no you know how like in Harry Potter they're like
No.
Dementors, like there's no love, like they'll suck you until there's no love anymore.
Been there.
That's what. Yeah, brother like me getting sucked until all my love's gone.
You got.
I'd buy a new car and then I would
You got a new car?
No, I would buy a new car.
Oh, what would you buy? Wait, let me guess. Old Bronco.
Let me guess. Toyota Corolla.
I'd probably buy a Porsche.
Oh, I think.
Would you take it onto the tarmac?
No.
Oh,
It's like Delta humor
Yeah.
for us
I would.
guys.
You know what I would do is chop down a bunch of trees in the rainforest.
Yes. Yep.
because I fucking can.
What would you do?
I'd start.
with that?
I'd start fracking.
Even if it's illegal, I'd pay off local politicians and deforest a bunch of things.
What is fracking?
fracking? Is
Like drilling for oil, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Me and the boys got fracked on Friday.
I want to start fracking more.
All right.
Well, what's
It's my
your
New Year's
pitch?
resolution.
My pitch is Twitter. Like the best part about Twitter is like when you're watching like a live sporting event or like a TV show that is airing, and you can go on and you can kind of like read people's reactions to specific things like as they're happening. But if you watch something later, like a TV show usually, or if you like taped a sporting event or something, you completely lose the ability to go in and see like the how people are reacting to things. You know what I mean? You can't. Like if I'm watching Survivor on Thursday, even though it came out on Wednesday,
People have already talked
I
about
can't look at Twitter
Yeah.
and I can't see. So what this is it's like a feature on Twitter that encapsulates like the timeline of a specific event that you can then go and start up. So like once I start Survivor, then I hit like start the hashtag Survivor thread,
that's
and then they
beautiful.
come in live as I'm watching it.
That's really cool.
Does that make sense?
Yes. That's cool.
Yeah.
I would have done that for the only time I've gone on Twitter recently was like during the debate because people were just like
That exactly. You could do it for that too.
people were on fire during that was the hardest the when he said they're eating the dogs and the cats.
That's hysterical.
Some of the tweets that I also like, it almost felt like some people knew he was gonna say that. Like they had tweets that were too funny to have like immediately crafted and like made the graphic for. All right, I love it.
Like when he said that thing about Springfield, Ohio, I almost spit out my cat.
Or no, it was I was watching the election with my roommate from Haiti, and when he said, whatever, they're eating the dogs.
They're eating the dogs,
Eat the cat. Eat
and then I'll be
You can be Biden.
Hello, America. They're eating dogs.
That was like
Corn
Obama.
pop. Oh, corn pop. 867-5309.
Did I tell you George W's DUI story in Kennebunkport?
No.
Got a DUI in the 70s, and he was driving through Kennebunkport, and the story goes the bartender, they went and got like a statement from the bartender, like how much did George drink here? And he goes, him and this guy came in and like made it very clear to everyone that they were having a drinking competition, and then they drove home together.
That's hysterical.
Oh wait, you might have.
Yeah.
Might.
All right, should we do Teach Me Something or This Guy Rocks, Lauren?
Ooh, let's do Teach Me Something.
Teach
Me
me something. We have a house band now doing a live jingle.
Hit it, boys.
Could you imagine?
be
How many more listeners do we have to get like the roots in here?
I don't know. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, I slacked mine. I don't remember
Got
what
a
this
house
is. So
band, got a mouse can.
okay. I would assume you guys have already seen this, but did you see NASA found artificial lights on a planet like 4 light years away?
No.
No.
So this is like, I think the first confirmed time where like this is like irrefutable evidence that there are aliens. So this is the planet. I forget what it's called. And then scroll.
Wait, should I play it?
No, you can just show the picture. This final one is, those are artificial lights that they found on a planet like 4 light years away.
Holy shit.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
Yeah, what the fuck?
So there's just like a city out in space, or like something that is producing this light.
That's wild.
Isn't that,
That'd be so sick if we found aliens.
dude? I bet they're. Oh, can you imagine? It's like you show up and they're like clubs, and like you go clubbing. You'd be the. It's like when white people go to China. Like you're like automatically a celebrity.
The man, yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, right?
That's crazy.
What do you think they look like?
so weird.
What if they like just they were? They all
I
look
bet they're
like-
really tall.
Yeah,
I bet
really
they're
tall and skinny. Like
I bet they're
thin.
really. You think they're thin?
Yeah.
we go and they're all
They're
they're.
fat.
I think we're probably the only. If there is other life out there, we're probably the only ones that like have like an obesity problem.
I don't know. I could see these things being real big. I want a hot dog real bad.
What?
That's
Have you seen
isn't that from like Cinderella's story?
White Lotus?
Yeah, but no, that's not what it's from.
Cinderella.
Oh, is it? I don't know. It's Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh.
Yeah, look up. I want a hot dog.
Oh,
real
speaking of
bad.
White Lotus, I got a haircut next to Theo James.
Right.
Shout out Theo James. I won't dox his haircut.
Oh yeah.
but-
yeah. No, this is in Legally Blonde, I think.
Oh.
Oh my God. You look like the 4th of July. It makes me want a hot dog real bad.
I used
She's
to think
so
she was so
iconic.
hot when we were kids.
Jennifer Coolidge?
Yeah.
What?
She's a hottie.
I think it was just because she always played like kind of the horny mom, horny milf.
And you do like horny milfs.
I love
Yeah.
a brother like me, man. I love me some horny milf.
H. That's crazy, though.
That is wild.
Yeah, artificial lights.
Should I do mine?
Yes, please.
All right. This is crazy, too. You know Alcatraz?
Mm-hmm.
So in 1933, it becomes a federal prison, which is also, I still think, hysterical that they were like, it's like a spectacle almost. Like,
Yeah. Let's like banish them to this like island that we can all see.
yeah. But it closed in like the 60s or something, I think. There's this group of like Native American tribes basically claimed that based on this like old I forget the name of the act, but it was passed like when they were negotiating with tribes in like South Dakota back in the olden days. It basically said like unused federal land would be returned to the Native American tribes. And so basically they were saying based on that old law, they were legally entitled to the land that was Alcatraz because that had recently become unused. It was like officially recognized as like
What year was
unused
this
public
happening in?
land. 69, I think.
Okay.
70, something like that. And so a bunch of like Native Americans stormed Alcatraz and kicked out like the one guard that was there, and they like
Were there still prisoners in there?
No, it wasn't a prison anymore. But it was that's why it was just like unused
Right.
federal land. So they claimed that they had a right to it, and they occupied it for like look up like occupation of Alcatraz. Yeah.
We hold the rock.
Yeah, go
It's
click
like
on.
a basketball team.
It was 19 months long, where 89 Native Americans and their supporters occupied Alcatraz Island. Isn't that crazy?
That is really interesting.
Did you? So I learned this the other day. Did you know? Like we always thought that we started calling them Indians because we were mistaken and we thought it was India.
Yeah,
Did you ever hear that story? That's
I've
like,
heard that. Yeah,
That's why we call it. It's like not right. Like Christopher Columbus was. Because also when you think about it, that wouldn't make any sense because like they didn't speak English, whatever. But the apparently when he was writing about the people he saw, he wrote like in Spanish or whatever language he spoke, like Indios or something, which is like people of God.
Dios is God.
Yeah. So he was like, he started calling them that, and then we transferred it to like Indians. So it was like in reality, that name isn't as like.
Yeah.
Like apparently some of them think Native Americans is the worst, is like worse than calling them Indians.
I feel like maybe I talked about it, but like I had a professor in college that we had a class called the Plains Indians that I signed up for, and I remember being like, dicey. And then she was like, day one, she was like, yeah, by the way, like, I think regardless of that too, it was more that like we started saying Native American not like because anyone, like they're all different tribes. They don't identify as one big group.
Yeah.
And we just changed it to Native Americans to like distance ourselves from what we had done to them, kind of. It was like a way of like easing our own consciousness as white people. Not like no one was coming out and being like, you got to stop calling us Indians. Like, just
Interesting.
yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. So I think Indian is fine.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, should we do This Guy Rocks? People have been texting me a lot more to This Guy Rocks lately.
Yeah, I feel like I get a lot of This Guy Roxes. This Guy Roxes.
I'm so hungry.
You want to get lunch together, Lauren?
Maybe. Do you want to walk to Dogtown and see what they have going on? I don't want to.
Dogtown Coffee?
Yeah.
Sure.
I think they have food too.
All right. This Guy Rocks.
Where's my This Guy Rocks? How do I Slack it to myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my new favorite account on Instagram. It's called VHS Oddities, and it'll pick like, I think most of them are like stuff they would show in health class. Did you guys ever watch like those movies where it was like telling you why like drugs and alcohol are bad?
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of great ones, but this is my favorite one that I've seen to set the stage. I believe it's like an anti-drinking thing that they show like teens in high school, but they're at a house party, and let's see how it goes.
All right.
Hey, where'd you get the beer? From the fridge in our basement. My dad's not gonna miss a couple six-packs.
I can't believe how crowded it is upstairs.
Yeah, I guess when everybody found out that Pete was having a party tonight, the word spread pretty fast.
I mean, it's unbelievable. You can't even walk 5 feet without someone dancing on your feet or bumping into you.
Oh, hey, this is the real party. If you want to join in, there's some more in the fridge. Hey, where'd you...
That was it?
That was a
That's
nice
hysterical.
loop.
The party seems awesome.
That party sounds like it's fucking bumping. I also like that the boys and girls are just drinking beer.
Yeah, BEER.
Yeah. I had a beer one time called it just said beer on it.
It's kind of fun.
But I like the line, "This is the real party."
Yeah.
Like imagine you and I were hanging out and you weren't drinking yet.
Yeah.
I had already gotten into the beers and you were like, "This party's bumping." I was like, this is the real party.
Yeah. That's fun. I like that.
Wait, Lauren, look up like bad TV cartwheel after landing a date. I'm getting really into like bad television. This one.
Oh, this is from Degrassi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
Have you
see.
seen this, Will? So, like, pause this one. Whoever was the writer for this television show,
Yeah.
either had never
Drake, I think.
had never been to a high school, talked to a girl, or done a cartwheel. Let's give it a shot.
Hey, Sean.
Hey,
Hey, haven't seen you around. Where have you been?
where have I been?
Yeah. When'd you get an attitude?
I don't have an attitude.
Great. So maybe we can go out sometime?
I don't know. I'm kind of busy.
Doing what? Come on.
All right, call me.
Bro,
Why?
They couldn't at least like make sure he knew how to do a cartwheel before writing that.
Why did he have
That's
to do that?
hysterical.
That's what it looks like when me and Will are chatting up the ladies at the bar.
Dude, and we do that so much.
We were at the bar on Saturday, and I'm not gonna call out which one of our friends this happened to, but it was very funny. This girl came up to him, and she was wearing one of those tank tops that said cowboy pillows on it.
Yeah.
And we both, when we were sober, were like, that's kind of, that's interesting, whatever. And I don't think he was into this group of girls. And then they hung around long enough that, like, I think he got drunk enough that her cowboy pillow started looking a little more intriguing. And I turned around with the girl that I was hanging out with, and we were like, oh, that's interesting. He's still talking to them. And then she planted a kiss on him in public, and he let it happen.
It's kind of awesome.
I know,
Yeah, that's great. Wait,
Like,
who?
if you were there, it wouldn't have been great. It was like, oh, hey.
I think it sounds like he was on fire.
Wait, what? You think he
It
did
was
something
like
wrong?
he wasn't into it when he was sober, and you like watched the effects of alcohol
Yeah.
like make someone more attractive.
Oh yeah.
I sent you mine.
Oh yeah.
We do need to get AC in this room, though.
It's a little steamy.
It is steamy.
I feel like the steam went away.
So this guy's like, it's like one of those people that are just like, holy shit, talent. This guy's got the fastest reflexes ever.
Okay.
What?
Will, describe for the audio listeners what we're watching.
He's
right now.
grabbing shit so fast.
How do you learn that this
Look
is
how good he
like?
is.
Wait, so here's my
He's making it look confusing, but he's grabbing the pencil first.
grabbing the pencil first. The lighter will not move.
Yeah.
The lighter will still be there. He could have grabbed the pencil and gone out to lunch, and the lighter would still.
Yeah.
What a talent.
Is it because he's doing like a circle over the pencil?
No, I think he doesn't realize that it would be more impressive if he grabbed the lighter first.
Look how good he is.
Dude, you could do that right now.
No, what? That guy's a pro.
What does he have, Will? What do you think he
A
has?
pencil and a lighter.
What do you think he has? What's going on in his head?
Dude, he's just red hot. I think you guys are overtaking this. That guy's the fastest grabber of all time.
Can I blow this candle out?
Sure.
Wait, why?
It's hot.
That's definitely not
Okay, that's not the heat source.
It's,
This
it's, all, it's all
candle.
the light.
This candle's making me so hot.
Will, dealer's choice today. Which draft should we do first?
Oh my god. Let's do Hey, have you seen that video where it's like Hawk Tua? No, let's do White. All right, let's talk about it. White Boy of the Year.
Yep.
We've addressed this before. We're now getting into the later stages of the year. It's late October.
Mm-hmm.
White Boy of the Year. Who's your pick for 2024?
I think someone who's made a great case for White Boy of the Year is that kid who likes to watch the lights turn off at restaurants.
Yep. I'm gonna go the Rizzler.
Right? 3/4 of Adonis. Drake's son.
Oh, okay.
He's a
Yeah.
quarterback.
Sam Darnold.
Yep. This one's more general, but just guys with soul patches.
Yep. Benson Boone.
Lightning McQueen.
Pommel horse guy. Remember him? The guy who did the pommel horse.
Oh, yes. Mr. Based.
Yeah. Juan Soto.
Okay. I don't know if he's eligible this year.
Juan Soto.
Jack
I mean,
Schloss-
Shabuzi was eligible.
That's true. Jack Schlossberg.
Yep. Sabrina Ionescu.
Right. Whoever Sabrina's carpenter.
Whoever Sabrina's Carpenter is.
Whoever Sabrina Carpenter's dating on December 29th.
Yep. Chapel Roan.
Yes.
Abraham
Abraham Lincoln.
Lincoln's, yes. Garfield.
Yep.
Chester Arthur.
That bear that RFK put in the park.
Oh yes, yeah. The that horse that won the Triple Crown. Secretariat.
Yes.
Secretariat.
Mike.
Mike Stud.
Arch Manning.
Yep. Yeah, except he lost.
Elon Musk's robots.
Tommy Fasano.
Tommy Castellano.
Tommy Castellanos.
Drew Starkey.
Drew Starkey. John B.
John B. The black guy from Outer Banks.
Have you watched the new season?
No, I like don't really care anymore.
I gotta watch.
TBH.
They filmed it. You know, they filmed it all in my neighborhood.
Yes.
Pretty sick.
They filmed it in an almond neighborhood.
They filmed it in an almond neighborhood.
Bring
Bring it on in, John B.
Bring it on.
Bring it on in, John B.
Josh Block.
Jerry, my roommate.
Ty, my roommate.
Francis, our Pope.
Pope Francis is up for the eligible.
Pope
too?
Francis, White Boy of the Year.
Yeah. Pope Formosus.
Yep. Trent.
Trent is good.
Put a picture of Trent right here. Can you put a picture of Trent right here?
Yeah.
Remember Trent?
Yep.
He's our producer. He's on sabbatical.
The guy from that stock image who's looking at another woman.
Yes, yes. Bad Luck Brian.
Yes. Charlie and his finger.
Chocolate Rain.
Prince.
Prince William.
Half of Prince.
All right, that was White Boy of the Year.
That was good.
Glad we squared that away.
Now we've got. All right, if you're in the MLB, what would your walk-up song be? What do you think is the best possible baseball walk-up song?
We Bring the Boom by Big Justice and AJ.
Yep, love that. I was going with. Wait, I gotta pull it up. I made an actual playlist. Oh, Club Can't Handle Me.
Yes.
I think would absolutely bring the stadium to its feet.
The Nintendo Wii loading song.
That would be fun. Come On Eileen. I feel like that one would be sick because you know at the beginning it's like, and then it would come in and everyone would be like, "Come on, Eileen, oh I swear I meant to."
Did you ever hear that radio announcer that goes, "Someone get her a towel. It's Come On Eileen," and the other guys were like, "Oh no." A voicemail from my ex-girlfriend.
Yep. Supposed to Be by Omarion.
Mm-hmm.
Omarion, Chris Breezy. Your chick come close to me.
Oh,
I
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
going home
That's
when
what
I'm
that
supposed to be. Every minute like groceries.
I Can't Make You Love Me.
What's that?
I can make you love me.
Yeah. Erase Me.
Oh, yeah.
She said I don't spend time like I really should. She said she don't know me anymore.
Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter.
Yep, that'd be a good one. Forever by Chris Brown.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That's one of the best songs ever.
So good.
And I do not support what he did to Rihanna.
I'm glad you cleared that up. Lauren does, though.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Why were you saying? Oh, you don't. Right.
No,
don't.
no.
I thought you were saying that she like had it coming or something.
Don't spread false lies.
I thought this one would be cool if it was just a guy, they announce your name and then a bunch of white noise plays.
Oh yeah.
Is that what you think white noise sounds like?
Yeah. What if it's like ASMR? It's like.
It's gonna be okay. All right, let your head lay back on the pillow and listen to me open this box of Sour Patch.
Kissing Will ASMR.
Oh my gosh. No. That's horrible. Please stop. Ew, Will. Will, stop deep throating the mic.
I'm not deep throwing.
He wasn't deep throwing. Trust me, he can put it way deeper. He can put it way deeper.
Yeah.
I've seen him put way bigger, way deeper.
Like his
weenus.
hard cock. Yes.
Yes, my
Big.
hard weenus.
You know, weenus is elbow.
Yeah.
You know, weenus means elbow. I remember kids in my elementary school would be like, I bet you $10 that like this will happen, and then it wouldn't, and then they would get down on the ground and start bucking like a deer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we would do.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I'll give you $10 if blah 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 blah. And then they'd be like, I said doll hairs, like hair of a doll, like a Barbie doll.
What?
What the hell are you talking about?
It's
Are you okay?
It's like one of those. Also, that
Did
fuzz.
you just have a stroke?
Get that fuzz off.
Are you okay?
I am perfectly.
We're worried
great.
about you.
You don't know how to say dollars?
Doll hairs.
You never learned about the value of monetary currency?
No.
Listen, honestly, I'm just really, really grateful that we're all here together and able to share this moment. And I know that, this podcast is something we do for work, but, I think it's really special to have this chance to connect with one another and build this community of folks that are here. And I'm just really, really, really grateful to have both you in my life. And I'm really just...
Lauren, you want to go to lunch without Will after this?
I'm at a loss for words. I love you guys, and I know you would always look out for me, and I know you got my back, and I got yours. And in this
I literally would throw you under the bus the first chance I get.
stupid game we call life, you're the best co-pilot I could ask for.
Oh.
In this flight that we call life,
I want to kick you in the balls.
I want to kiss you in the balls. I'm serious, man. I want to kiss you in the balls. I'm serious. Get over here.
Let me kiss your balls.
Let me give those knockers a smooch.
Does anyone else have anything on their mind?
I'm like scared to end the podcast because I have a bunch of work to do.
I know. I have so much to watch. I don't have anything that I can do faster. I just have to watch like 6 hours of something.
Yeah, I gotta get all my stuff. I have 2 shoots for my YouTube show tomorrow.
Whose personality are you guys gonna steal tonight?
Probably Francisco Lindor at a softball game.
Shohei Ohtani's.
Not
Lauren
right
almost bought a
now.
Lauren almost bought a lefty glove.
Yeah, I did.
I know.
Facebook Market.
I was like, oh, it's only $10. Sweet. It would not.
Have you ever played softball, Lauren?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
You look like you were on the softball team.
Yeah, you kind of have that build.
Okay.
What?
What? We're saying you
Softball's
look like
cool.
you'd be on the softball team.
You're
or you'd be,
athletic.
like,
You work
the
out. You're
cheerleader at the
an
bottom of
athlete.
the pyramid.
Okay.
No, I didn't say that.
Were you a cheerleader, Lauren?
I was on the dance team in 8th grade.
Nice. You break it down for us.
No.
What was your solo song?
No, I didn't have a solo.
What was the dance team?
It was like...
You guys got together
was-
and like crumped up a storm.
Like for basketball games?
Yeah, it was
the
it was
grinding
basically like cheerleaders for middle school, and I dated a kid that was on the basketball team, and
Yeah.
I remember this photo like broke the internet when we posted a photo of like me and my little cheer outfit and
Yep.
him and his basketball thing. We dated for like a month, and I was like
Did you guys
scared.
ever kiss?
Like once I was scared of him, I think.
Being scared of your boyfriend at that age is so funny.
I think I was also scared of my. Maybe I won't keep this in.
You're scared of your current boyfriend?
Yeah, no, my freshman year of college boyfriend for a month.
Wait, why were you scared of him?
Well, I just didn't even like him, and my friends gaslit me into dating him.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it happened.
How do they gaslight you into dating him?
They were like, "Oh, come on, like just."
Come on,
Date
everyone's
him.
everyone's dating him.
Come on, date him.
Go date him.
know.
What was their incentive to have? Like, I don't want my friends to be in relationships if I'm not.
Because we were all friends. Like everyone was just like friend. I don't know.
I was terrified of my 6th grade girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I remember like texting like I love you so much, and then seeing her in the hallway and not saying anything to her.
Yeah, I would do that.
I actually am like I'm the most in love with you than anyone's. I've loved you more than anyone loves anything. And then seeing them in the hallway and pretending they don't exist.
I did the same thing. I would hate when I would have to like. This was my 8th grade boyfriend. Having to see him, I would like. I want to hide.
I remember, what's funny is like the reaching the mountain top, like all you had to do was ask them out. You never actually had to go out.
Yeah.
So I remember catching her before she got on the bus and being like, "Hey, do you want to go out sometime?" And we were like 11, like we had no way of going out. And she said yes, and then I texted her I love you the same day, and she said I love you too.
That's awesome.
Have you seen that
I
text?
never had like a kid relationship like that.
Well, you have one now. You're
What?
like you're dating a 6th grader now. I was saying like you're.
Oh, yeah, that kid I'm dating? I'm not dating.
How's that kid you're dating? Have you guys seen Will's girlfriend? She's like 9.
Okay.
That's not okay.
I watched Will.
Do charity.
Creepy.
Oh, can you believe that?
Bad jokes.
Or replace it with this. Wow. Do charity.
All right, whose personality are you guys gonna steal?
I already said Lindor, and
I'm
she
thinking-
said fucking Ohtani.
There was a tweet this guy, his name was like Jeffrey with a G Engelstein. Like it was like Joffrey and Engelstein.
Yeah.
And he tweeted something. He was like a sports writer, and the top reply was, "It's really fucked up what you did on that island."
Oh, that's funny.
Oh.
All right, I gotta go do work.
All right,
Wait. Whose personality are you stealing?
I am gonna steal.
Will.
Oh, I'm gonna steal. Lauren and I are gonna have a killer lunch now, so I'm gonna steal Guy Fieri's and I'm gonna make like a huge scene, at whatever restaurant. I'm gonna go spike my hair up, and then make Lauren film me eating it. And I'm gonna go back into the kitchen and play with all the food.
Awesome.
Awesome. All right, we love you guys. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend. And what should they comment, Lauren?
Oh, Halloween's coming up. Comment what you're gonna be for Halloween.
Oh no! Comment what the three of us should be for Halloween together.
I already have. Oh, did I tell you I have my costume for Thursday?
Oh, awesome! You went shopping without me?
Yep.
Party City?
No.
Wait, let me guess. Hooters girl.
Nope.
You're not doing Hooters Girl?
Why the hell did Will and I buy those shorts then?
I thought we were all gonna do Hooters Girl.
That would be funny.
Wait. Is it? You're gonna go as JD Vance?
Nope.
You're gonna go as the whale that RFK has cut its head.
Yes.
What are you going as?
It's a surprise.
I'm not gonna be there, so I won't be.
What? You're not coming?
No, I was gonna go when it was on Wednesday, and then they moved it
What?
to Thursday.
Why are you going?
Will, are you
Going to
going?
Maine. I'm going to. I'm actually joining Will's mom at a gala that Will isn't going to because I'm a better son than Will is.
Yeah.
Will, are you going? Is it the Best Buddies?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
To the Halloween party?
Yeah.
Sweet.
What are you gonna be
I
like?
don't really want to, but I think we have to.
I'm gonna be Princess Belle.
Oh, nice. What's T-Man going as?
He doesn't know yet. He might just rewear his astronaut costume from last year.
I'm gonna be.
I heard Belle an astronaut is very.
No, I was like,
Why doesn't he go as whatever
the
her prince
Beast.
is?
No, it's the Beast.
Oh, that's an
Beauty and the
awesome
Beast.
costume.
I
Why
know.
wouldn't
He's
he
like,
go as
I
the
don't want to be
Beast?
the Beast. I'm like, okay, you're a loser.
I'm gonna be a.
Well, I didn't say that, but
I'm being a waiter.
Oh yeah.
wait.
You're just gonna find out what this
What this wait staff wears at the venue and wear it, and then we're gonna make a sketch where I'm like really pissed because everyone keeps trying to get me to get them drinks.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, we love you guys.
Hang in there.
You're our little playmates, and we will see you guys next week.
Peace.